Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Yami and this is my little corner of the internet. But if you're not new and you are returning after my hiatus after hiatus, thank you so much for being here. This week's Vlogmas, our week this week was very rough. Luna was sick, then she got better, then we got sick. So I figured I'd do a Q&A. It's been a hot minute since we've done a Q&A, and I asked over on Instagram if you guys had any questions, and you guys came through. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off pretty strong. Finding yourself in marriage after motherhood. That's a good one. I think Taz and I, from the very beginning, number one, we did everything together with Luna from the very beginning. He was up with me when I was feeding her, changing her, anything. Taz is a very involved dad, which I think that should be. So I am very happy that I have a man like that. But I think in the beginning, Taz and I it was obviously very hard at first because the number one thing on your brain is not to like keep your marriage alive once you're trying to survive and recover after giving birth and everything. But I think once we got into a really good place, my mom was living with us at the time. We would try to go out when we could and when we felt up for it too, because we were exhausted. I think also something that I've learned is that to keep your marriage alive, you have to do things individually that like satisfy what you want to do. So for instance, like hobbies or something. I just started taking singing lessons, and for the new year I want to take dance lessons and singing lessons too. But I think doing things outside of the marriage for yourself keeps you happy, in turn keeping your marriage happy. You know what I mean? You have to fulfill yourself before you can fulfill anybody else. And so just think about, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I think it applies in a marriage too. Hold on, I'm like getting so old that like looking at the lens this close is making my eyes hurt. So I have to put on my glasses. So yeah, I hope that made sense. It's just essentially like you can't pour from an empty cup. So pour your cup first, and then you're gonna be so overflowing that will overflow into the other areas of your life, your marriage, your kids, your friends, so on and so forth. Oh, my questions went away. One second. I also have to do my hair, so please don't judge. Okay, here we go. You are looking amazing and glowing. Thanks. Somebody asked if I was pregnant yesterday, and fun fact, I'm not. But fun fact, we took a pregnancy test yesterday because I was feeling so nauseous and I was like, I can't be pregnant. But it was more so a test to like confirm that I wasn't pregnant, but I'm not pregnant. Favorite running workout shoe. I love Metcons. I don't really run. I did run once, no, a couple times. And I used the Nike, not Pegasus, I forget what it was, but I'll link them down below for you. And they were good. But I love Metcons for lifting. Does your dad stay with me too? No, my mom is the only one living with me at the moment. No questions, just know that you are a great influencer. You are just down to earth. Thank you, that means a lot because sometimes I feel like I'm really sucking in this space. Do I do cardio? Right now, I'm not really. That's why I really like to implement my workouts like a timed workout, because I feel like I'm getting a little bit of cardio within that. Within the programs that I do inside the app, the Fit Club, I like to mix it up. So I'm not doing cardio specifically, like I'm not running, I'm not on the Stairmaster, I'm not doing elliptical, but I like to do my workouts. I like to do them fast paced, so I have a little bit of HIIT in there. I don't know that I would necessarily call it HIIT, but my heart rate for sure is coming up and down, up and down. Favorite trip you took this year and why? Oh my gosh, easy. So we went to Europe this past summer for a friend's wedding. The wedding was in Mallorca, but we took advantage of that and we went to Italy, and then we went to Mallorca, and then we went to London for a couple days, and it was just so fun. It was our first big trip with Luna. It was just so amazing. And Mallorca, we met some really great people, so we have really great memories there. And it was just like a really feel-good trip. There was no drama. There was a little bit of drama in Italy with Airbnbs, but other than that, we had the best time. And I think a lot of us are really scared to go on a trip like that to Europe with our babies or our toddlers, but I think you just have to go for it. And one thing that I like to think about is you're at home and things at home are hard, so you might as well be in a nice place and still have your heart, you know what I mean? Like, how do I say that? Like, you might as well be in a beautiful place, like with beaches, and it's still gonna be hard. So like, why not just travel somewhere? I don't know, it makes sense to me. Like, why would I wanna stay in my house 24/7 when I can be out exploring the world and learning new things and exposing my my child to other places. But I will say also, we went to 38 for my birthday. This year was a really good travel year. I think that's what I intentionally wanted for 2024. I feel like I didn't travel as much as I wanted to in years prior, and so we made it a priority to do so, and it almost didn't happen, but we did it. Favorite professional accomplishments this year and why? You guys have good questions. Professional accomplishments. I will say that I am very proud of the app that we've built. If you don't know, I have a fitness app, and we've been around for a little over a year, and the community is just so amazing, and the support I've gotten, and it just really feels like this is what I should be doing. You know, I've done other things in the past, and while I still love them and enjoy them, it hasn't been as, I don't want to say smooth, but it just feels right. Like things are happening, we're seeing success in it, and so, you know, obviously when you see success, it encourages and motivates you more. So it makes us want to keep going. But like, success aside, I think all of the response that I'm getting from the community members in the app and their lives being changed, it really does hit different. Like, that is my purpose in life. It is to help women find their strength physically and like their inner strength as well. And so hearing that women feel more confident in their skin because of the app, and I do want to know, like, you're not confident because of me, you're confident because of the work you put out. But knowing that a tool that I created helped you do that, that is just, for me, I've succeeded. That is my biggest honor. Making mom friends in Houston. I tried church, also have church shirt, work from home, and lonely with 2 toddlers. Yeah, this is very, I fear it's very common too, but unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you because this is something that I struggle with as well. But I would say is, like, put yourself out there. Maybe go to mommy and me classes, maybe go to a walk in the park, ballet. I put Luna in ballet, and there's a lot of moms that obviously go there. And I've met some moms there, and I think it's up to you to cultivate those relationships once you find them. Did you deal with postpartum hair loss? Honestly, I'm not sure, because I lose hair all the time. And so I don't know, like, and I lose hair a lot. So it's not like a little bit of hair that I lost and then more once I hit postpartum. It was like the same. So that makes me think, no, I have hair loss my entire life, if that makes sense. Favorite active wear? Levavi, of course, and a lot of questions on that, so I answer that next. But other than that, these Amazon ones are pretty good. I go for these because they're, number 1, affordable, and number 2, they've got cute colors, and number 3, while the material is not my absolute favorite, I find myself reaching for these more than like some that brands have sent me, and so I promote these all the time on my Amazon storefront and Instagram. Oh, the brand is CRZ. What does your what I eat in a day look like? Oh my god, it varies from day to day. Like, honestly, sometimes I forget to eat, not intentionally, I just forget to eat. But breakfast will be something like either an avocado toast or ricotta toast, or my new favorite is like cottage cheese eggs. So good. I just posted the recipe on my Instagram if you want to see that. And then sometimes I have a protein bar as a snack. Obviously, I had coffee in the morning. Lunch will be mostly either leftovers from the night before or leftovers from the night before. One thing about me, and it's a mind thing for me, I just feel like I'm wasting time when I'm like going to the bathroom, eating, prepping food, because I should be working. I know that's not right. But so lunch will be like either leftovers or like I'll try to find something quick. And then dinner, Taz usually cooks, and it could be anything from salmon to a Caesar salad to my mom cooking Dominican food like rice, beans, chicken, or we'll do like takeout sometimes. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Takeout sometimes, which our favorite right now is Indian. If comfortable, would you share about your current health and any goals? Yeah, I'm feeling at a really good place right now. I feel like I'm finally feeling like myself again, postpartum, like I'm getting my pink back. So I'm not necessarily having any like physical goals. I'm pretty content where I am. Obviously, I don't want to gain weight. I just want to get stronger. And I am working a lot on my mental health these days. I did neurofeedback. I'm doing therapy, and I am just trying to get to a place where I feel good in my head so that everything else in my life could feel good. Okay, so many questions about Levavi. Okay, so Levavi is not dead, but I did take a pause on it, and this is a long story, so maybe I'll do like a podcast on it. But I just didn't feel comfortable putting things out just to put things out. I am not a person that's driven by money, so I know that I probably could have put out anything, and this community is so great that you would like support me and stuff, but I just wasn't comfortable with it. It wasn't perfect. It was kind of cheap quality, and I wanted something out that was gonna be excellent. And so I haven't put anything out because I, number one, haven't had time to devote to it. And number two, it just wasn't right. So when it does come, it will be right. Thank you all of you for asking about Levavi. That means that you guys are thinking about it and still care. So I really, really appreciate that. But it's not dead, and it's coming back. How do you and hubby work out finances? 50-50, or one of you deal with it all getting paid? I'm not sure I know the question. So our finances are together. We have one account, but Taz usually handles it, and then I'll pay like my card or my business card, my car or my business card. My car or my business card. Wow. Best exercises to build the glutes because these pancakes need some fluff. That's funny. Deadlifts, squats, and hip thrusts. How do you like the Oura ring? I bought one for my husband and disappointed it doesn't work. A sub. I don't know what that means. I love my Oura ring. I just got the 4 and I am obsessed. This has helped me in so many ways. I had like a health scare a couple years ago, and this was allowed me to identify what it was and then make changes from that. And I just love it. It tells you your readiness score, your sleep score, your heart rate, your steps, your period tracker. Oh my god, so many things. It has meditations on there too. Like, it's just a lot of things. Best tip to jumpstart weight loss. I've tried working out a couple times a week and nothing. Consistency. That's it. I know that a lot of us, after a couple of weeks of working out, or even like a couple of days of working out, we're like, oh, we haven't seen anything, so I'm gonna stop. No. You gotta keep going. Keep going. I promise you, you're gonna see results. And one thing I will say is that we have to work out not for weight loss. We have to work out for the quality of our life. So if you are going into it with the mindset of like, I'm gonna work out until I lose X amount of weight and then I'm not gonna work out again, you're already failing. And I say that with love. You have to go in there with the thought of like, I'm gonna work out for the rest of my life. And also find what you love, because if you don't like the workouts that you're doing, you're not gonna stick with it. So keep trying things, keep testing things out, and eventually you will hit on something that you will love. You should try the Fit Club. Last one. Did you always know you wanted to be a mom? Advice for someone on the fence. I'm gonna end with that one because that one's really good. No, I didn't always know that I wanted to be a mom. To be totally honest, I was nervous that I didn't have like the mom gene. I was never that girl that like had big visions of being a mom. Like, I didn't have a dream of like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a mom one day and do this and that and that. And now that I am a mom, I'm like, oh no, for sure, this was definitely what I was meant to do. It is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Obviously, it's also the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But that girl brings us so much joy, so much happiness. She is helping me grow in so many ways. She is healing me in so many ways that I never thought possible. I'm looking at a picture of her right now. And it's just really, really beautiful. And the growth that comes with the parent when you have a child is insane. And I don't think many people talk about that. I think they focus on the baby itself, and obviously you should, and the child. But at the same time, like, especially if you had like a rough childhood, and I'm not saying that if you have been through trauma, you should have a kid to help heal yourself. That's not what I'm saying. Because I didn't know that was possible, right? But with therapy and talking through things and just experiencing things with my daughter, I've just, like I said, it's healed things in me that I didn't know needed healing. She's my little best friend. And I say that not to put like pressure on her, but like oh my God, I could just talk about this all day. Like, Taz and I always talk about like, what did we do before her? Like, we feel like our lives didn't exist before her, because the amount of joy and happiness that she brings into our lives. And I think truly, if you're on the fence about it, if it's not a no, it's a yes. You know what I mean? That's how I felt anyway. And here we are, loving life. Thank you guys for your questions. Let me know what you want to see in the future. I'm going to try to have YouTube back in like business in 2025. So maybe I'm thinking like 1 video a week. So maybe we'll do more like dedicated topics or something instead of like vlogs. Maybe it'll be like 2 vlogs a month and then 2 topics a month. But I'd love to hear what you guys want for the YouTube channel. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know below if you did. And oh, also, Merry Christmas. By the time this goes up, Christmas is gonna be in like a couple days. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And I hope that you and your family and your loved ones have the best day full of happiness and joy and laughter and just really, really good food. Celebrating the birth of Jesus and just, being together. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I appreciate it more than you know. But okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I can keep talking forever. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.